quick.
Hello everyone. We're running slightly behind schedule tonight, but it is what it is. What do you
All
need,
in a
Ryan?
good cause. Do me a favor. What's the item level associated with Materia 6?
Materia 6 wants 290.
Okay, so I'm still using 5, so I don't need to trade out purely on principle.
Indeed. Hello Ace. Hello Foxfire. Hello Liveswing. It is just being one of those kind of lazy, kind of behind the world days.
70.
But we do not have Talon tonight. He was feeling a little under the weather and bedraggled, so it would be better for him to go sleep than trying to push above level floor 80 on Heaven on High.
Yes.
So the current plan is
Oh wow, I have a bunch of stuff I need.
for Ryan and myself to go and tackle Palace of the Dead some more. And I believe that was currently set up as Dark Knight and White Mage.
I believe something like that. Certainly White Mage. I'm looking for something. What's the crit?
As Ryan slowly tries to go through some gear upgrades and figure out what will fit and what won't.
Yeah. And sort out a bunch of materia melding that. Some of the stuff I've had for a little bit now has been needing, and I didn't realize it had slots. Screens aren't supposed to have materia slots.
Hello, Dim! No, we're not doing the Tower of Doom. Instead, we're doing the, Dungeon
of Doom.
Cave of Doom.
Yes.
To be fair, with the way it's set up, it's actually slightly harder to do Palace of the Dead because there are double the floor count. At some point, Ryan and I, we're going to die horribly. We know this. We accept it.
Especially with the current class setup.
I don't know. We do have a fair chance. Do not diss White Mage and Dark Knight when it comes to abilities to do things. Oh god, someone has an adorable Spriggan mount. Yes, this is the fat chocobo. This is one of my 3 fat chocobos that I've got.
You've got 3 fat chocobos. That means you're feeding your chocobos entirely too much.
The fact that he can fly is amazing. The fact that you have to bribe him with cake makes complete sense. Yeah, the only fat chocobo type I don't have is a white chocobo, which someone has over here. They are lucky. That was a giveaway some time ago that I kind of missed. But, oh well. Simavie.
Levy.
The one that's really kind of impressive, though he kind of looks a lot like the black chocobo, is a little while ago, I finally got the parade chocobo, which you can only get after getting, was it 3,000 comms?
Yeah. Maybe 2,000, but yeah.
No, I think it's 3,000.
I will believe you.
Inside the game, not much has happened this week, short of me doing more relic grinding with...
Thrillsville.
You know it's sad when I'm going through labs and tossing out markers because I have it all saved off in the marker settings, and someone quotes, "I can't believe someone has the marker saved off for labs. How much grinding have you done in here?"
all of the grinding.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't show off the new relic I got because I've already glamored it to my Mog Sword, which I adore. So...
As well you should.
We are just kind of waiting here to finish up the true end game, which is inventory maintenance.
In-game Savage.
Yeah. There are two main end games in this game. One is inventory maintenance, the other is glamour. So, on personal front, Dental is still being annoying as all get out.
Dental Savage.
Yeah. My general practitioner for dentistry has given up on my rear molar and has sent me off to go see a specialist, which I have an appointment on the 10th for. Wish me luck and pray it doesn't hurt my pocketbook too much, but
Yeah.
it would be nice to finally be out, no longer having dental pain. I would like this. How are we doing there, Rye?
Getting there. I am going to need your help holding things in mind for a minute.
Oh dear. Should I get a notepad out?
I hope not. Okay, 1 piety.
1 piety. Yeah.
2 determination.
2 determination. Yeah.
2 more piety.
So that's 3 piety. Yeah.
1 crit.
Okay, 1 crit.
1 determination.
That would be 4 determination.
1 piety.
4 piety.
And 2 more piety for good measure.
So 6 piety, 4 determination,
Hold on a moment.
and a crit.
Okay, so how many piety?
6, I believe.
This is why I wanted you to hold of this. 1 crit and 4 determination.
That was 5 determination. Okay.
I think it was an even number.
Yeah, the molars are being a bugger. I have been dealing with my lower rear molars since the beginning of COVID lockdown, and it has been this drawn-out nightmare. And a lot of people are like, your dentist must be bad! And it's like, no, the dentist is actually doing the right thing. It just means my body isn't wanting to heal properly, so we have to go take some extra steps. Because, well, that's just how my body works. She actually apologized and actually offered me a bit of a refund, and I'm like, but you did the work, and do you think you made a mistake in your diagnosis procedure? And she's like, no, I don't think I did. And I'm like, then don't worry about it. Unfortunately, health is not a 100% guarantee across the board for everybody, because everyone's different, and everyone reacts differently.
And somewhere we definitely went off too high.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
at least I'm not having to pull extras out.
Oh, that's good.
I just put extras away.
Counters are for heaven on high, and I don't want our counters to get mixed up.
Nope.
Go ahead and turn off our tally overlay. Do the same thing on yours, which it's already off. Okay.
And I will worry about glamorizing later.
That's one of the better robes. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yoda uses
I
that
assume you're out front.
No, I'm actually in Quarry Mill.
You didn't wait to give me a ride.
You want me to go back so I can give you a ride?
Yes.
Needy kid, needy. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yes.
By the way, we're starting on floor 91.
Okay then.
I went and checked. Okay, where you at?
I'll be coming out the front gate of Gridania in a moment.
Now, which ride do you want?
I'd say not Happy Go Pukey, but the main Happy Go Pukey ride is a single mount.
Let's go ahead and use the space whale.
And while you chauffeur us, I'll be back in a minute. Would you like a raspberry Italian soda?
Yes, please.
Uh-huh.
So it sounds like Baron and Caradwin had fun on their art stream. I kind of somewhat paid slight attention as we were running through stuff. Today for Guild Night was mostly going around and getting blue spells for people, which is awesome. I've finally got my first 4 pages of blue completely filled. Hello, Octi! And we were able to get at least 2 to 3 spells for Tailin, which is awesome, before they decide to pass out. Yeah, sorry for the late start. I think it's just been kind of a lazy, hazy day. Oh, speaking of which, I saw Zarin recently did a PTOD run. Wow. He lost it on floor 198. He ran out of time with 3 mimics and like a big destroyer on him. And he is a sad Death Knight at the moment. What was that? Yeah, I am not putting that in my Heaven on High log. The other night I decided it's been a while since I've done Heaven on High, so I've got a little time before dinner. I'll slap in, do like a couple floor sets, really easy stuff, try and get a run up and going. I died on the first real pull on floor 1. I feel like a schmo. But it's also Heaven on High. Dealing with a bombfish and an Obero and a shark came passing through. It's like, and I almost dodged the shark. I was so mad. I thought I dodged it, and he turned around and decided to aggro anyway. Okay, sounds like my desktop's a little high. Thank you for the heads up. Take that down just a little. See how that works. Also, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Of which, for people who are interested, I am thinking about going ahead and dual streaming the live letter that is coming up. It will be a long one, 4 hours. Oh. but it will be officially English translated, which we're really looking forward to. And it will be the new the job trailer, which everyone's been looking forward to. Effectively, we get a nice preview of what all the new job skills are going to be. In a silly way, I'm hoping deep down inside
So, any chance of Ockmorn?
I would love Ockmorn as a Dragoon.
Okay, I am set.
Okay. Actually, my current secret is that during the benchmark trailer, Estinian does this huge dive jump, and it kind of comes in from a first-person perspective because they basically jump up and then down, and you follow with the camera. And I'm secretly kind of hoping for that on Dragoon. That would be awesome. Yes, the Spriggan mount is just...
Yes.
Well, Spriggans are very Miyazaki's.
Yeah.
Okay, we are on floor 91. Well, let's see how far we get. Thank you all very much for coming along.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should probably turn Tank's fans off. That might help.
It might.
Survey says... Steel! Oh, I am
Steel.
so taking that.
A perfect first one. Couple of swarms. And... strength. I'll get that.
Oh, good job!
Cute. Steel.
You can take that steel.
There we go.
Oh, hello, Mr. Wraith, that I can't do anything about.
Yes.
I can do something about that.
Good.
Finally. He just came around the corner, quiet as you please.
Kind of like him.
Yeah. Except him I can do something about. Okay.
Things are still going down relatively easy at this level.
We can skip this.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get the deadly vegetables later. Guaranteed.
Right now, we get our money.
Apparently our mummy wants us to eat our vegetables.
Checking coffer. Sight. A little late. Or not.
You were saying! How many times I tell you it's never late for a sight?
I'll say thank you to Octi.
Mm-hmm.
And Foxfire, yes, we did see the first episode of Lower Decks this last Thursday.
Purity.
Just the first episode, so we don't know much to say yet, but For a first episode, not bad. It's definitely humor, definitely kind of going for the, here's the kind of loser end of things. At the same time, you can tell it's very much a love letter to Next Generation, which is really nice to see. Yeah, that's Purity. Mutual stunning. Steel.
Yeah, I'll refresh Steel.
Serenity.
Actually, Serenity? We can use Serenity.
No.
Oh?
Yes, we could use it, but we weren't at 3.
Oh, okay. I thought we were full up.
Yeah, I would have thought so too, but it opened, so obviously we weren't. Looks like right now the only thing we're not full up on is actually resolution.
That's not a bad place to be.
No. Now we're full up on everything.
Yeah, right. The dungeon heard your cries.
It wasn't a request. I mean, if it's taking requests, I'd like a Magicite or 2, but it can't answer that request.
No, there is no Magicite in Palace of the Dead.
Oh
Hello,
dear.
Mr. Trapped by the exit.
Yes. We had noticed the Katie and Doctor, who's looking to be pretty good. I held a heart!
Yes. Strength. And... Ooh! Rage!
Time for you to get your rage on.
C. You get slapped. And you get slapped. And you get slapped. Ow! I got a boo-boo!
Walk it off.
Okay.
Take 2 regens and call me in the morning.
And you get slapped. You get
More
slapped.
purity. Grab it. I am just hitting everything.
And you definitely get slapped. You get slapped. And you get slapped.
There goes the passage.
And poof.
Poof.
Sight! Beyond sight! Time to go.
Mm-hmm. Trying to remember. Yeah, purity.
So in other shows we've been watching, I know Baron was doing a really nice piece of Gearless Joe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Megaloo Box Season 2 is one of the things that AJ and I geeked out over yesterday.
It's been pretty good. One show that I just kind of finished, or at least up to
Steel.
what's been released. Yeah, I'll refresh. Is To Your Eternity, which is really good, but oh boy, is it depressing.
Seem to remember you mentioning the title. Incoming behind us.
Indeed. Hello, Mr. Course. You seem very hoarse
Of
today.
course.
Resolution. I'm gonna pull this guy through. Yeah, Tear Eternity is kind of up there with, like, Grave of the Fireflies.
Lovely. Fortune. Make his
Already
fortune.
running.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately I'm a little behind on anime. Been playing way too much Final Fantasy. Again. Still.
Now we're finally catching up on a couple of things.
Ooh, a lust, which we're tapped
And a
off
sight.
on, and we are never late for a sight. Ain't that right, Mr. Explosion Trap?
Explosion!
I'm sorry, Black Mage was earlier today, thank you.
Live suing, Lower Decks is available on one other platform, the one we're seeing it on, Blu-ray.
No, it's not made by Key. I think it might be Orange. Which is more of an indie art house style production place when they aren't just covering for other.
Witching. Oh, and that Rizlet dropped something. Steel. You or me?
You. I've got 5 minutes on the deal. Now, it has been confirmed for season 2. We'll see if it actually comes out. Because, of course, there was supposed to be a Spice and Wolf season 3. We've never seen it. I know.
One of my favorites, and it never got its 3rd season. I did tell AJ that he should try and get around to
Line of sight and see if we can get that rose in a little closer.
get around to restaurant from another from another world, since that apparently is getting its season 2.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. A bit episodic.
Which, for what they were doing, worked.
Yeah.
And especially since, they were willing to, treat some of the episodes very differently, like the nature documentary for the Lizard Men.
Oh god, that one was such a scream. Yeah, I think for streaming services, Lower Deck is only on...
Only on
CBS
or Paramount Plus is what they changed it to. It used to be CBS All Access. Annoyingly, technically I should have a more or less free subscription and don't. Because of course I used to work for CBS and everybody got free access to All Access from that.
Yeah, and we never signed up for it.
Nope. But if I'd known this was coming up, when everything happened, I said, yeah, well, that's the end of that. Well, no, it turns out what everyone except for our group knew, so we're a little peeved, is there was a way of keeping the free access.
Oh! And no one
Yeah.
bothered to tell your department.
Right.
Nice, how'd you do?
After some of the geek out yesterday, I have to say I have the amusing thought of doing little anime mini reviews, and it's basically Vulpix's reviews.
Because we all know Vulpix's favorite characters are Natsu from
Fairy Tail.
Fairy Tail and Leon Malone from
Mario Leona.
from Black Clover.
Yes.
I actually highly recommend Restaurant to Another World. It's one of the better Izekis out there.
Well, it's not an Izeki.
It is and it isn't all at the same time. It's like this sidestep from Izeki.
Yeah, it's very much a genre bender as far as that part is concerned. Though it does continue the current Japanese transition of voodoo porn.
Yes.
Probably best not to watch the show if you're hungry.
I will guarantee you it will make you hungry.
Yes, it will. Spice and Wolf? Yes. The merchant and the
Harvest
Sage
God.
Wolf Horo, who had spent a couple of centuries as a harvest goddess. That one is based on a series of light novels, which eventually did finish. And I haven't read any of them. Restaurant from Another World, I think, is manga based, but it might be light novels.
Oh no, look out! We've got a pair of gourmands here.
They heard us talking about food porn. And the Palace Knight is going, I am staying so out of this.
Oh, there's another Palace Knight? Yeah, I missed another Palace Knight.
Now you're standing there in the corner going, I want no part of this, I'm not here. And then you had to go pick on them.
Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Heals?
Working.
Yeah, I have a slight problem.
No, you don't.
Yay! Thank you. Well, they have a slight problem. They got hit by that too. Yeah, things that we've been watching that Baron and Dave have not been. We've been keeping up, of course, on My Hero Academia.
Hold on a moment.
We can bail.
Battle Axe. Spice and Wolf, the light novels? Yes, the light novels were translated into English.
Yen Press did that, didn't they?
Yeah. And eventually they even did it in E format. I hope it's still in E format now that it's approaching the top of my to-get list.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think they've pulled out of all the ebooks. I'm not sure.
I sure hope not. Because frankly, they print them in way too large of a format for me to chew up that much shelf space on.
Oh, of which, I got a message across my desk the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Amazon is sucking Comixology into Kindle.
Right.
Which means it will no longer be its own little thing. Oh, we don't need
Don't.
it. All it'll do is explode, and that would make us very sad.
Especially since there's no monsters to get hurt by it too.
So I'll have to see how schedule thing works out,
Yes.
because I do have some of my books up on there,
Mm-hmm.
as in stuff I've published.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how that's gonna
Resolution.
hang out for
Just no.
Smudge Marks and Ingleworks or Radio Comics. Did you get frogged?
No, I got tooted.
You're looking a little green there, girl.
It'll pass. It's not easy being green.
Tell that the Kurogos.
Pierogos.
Yeah.
So back to what you were starting to say about things we've been watching separately from the guys.
Yeah, we've been going through My Hero, which is being entertaining.
Yep.
We've
It's
been-
always interesting talking to AJ about that one. Because, of course, he's a big fan. He's been reading the manga, so he knows what's coming up in, like, the next season. He can basically take a look at their progress and figure out what it'd be. And every year, it's been a case of, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next season. It's going to have this really neat section in it. And you end up saying that every year.
All I can
Like,
remember
whatever,
is
but
he
just-
sat a
yeah.
year on a one line that was driving him nuts.
But yeah, we've been watching My Hero, which is continuing to be good.
We've also been watching Reincarnated as a Slime,
Yes.
which I'm not sure about it currently because they are definitely hitting some... It started with high power levels and have just gotten higher,
Yeah.
but with no consequences.
It's really that time I was reincarnated as an E.E. Doc Smith novel.
Okay, we can bail. It is never too late for sight.
We have finally gotten around to watching the latest season of Log Horizon. And it's making more sense now, but we are kind of wondering, did they, like, skip one of the light novels? Or has it just been that long?
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Back to witching!
There's a reason why I reached for Holy.
That was entertaining!
I was kind of watching what you're doing and going, are you sure you want to pull that big?
Well, I hit a luring
No.
trap and all that.
Good lord. Because I was looking at it and going, this is a crowded row.
Yeah, I hit a luring trap.
Nope, that's a silver.
What are you still doing alive? Come here. You need to die. Again.
Grrr.
There. Well, it's open if we can find the exit.
Can't imagine. And now you're pulling big again, I see.
Nah, just 3.
I thought you got the other dragon.
Nope, nope. He was... Now we've got the other dragon.
But now that it's gotten going for a couple of episodes, Log Horizon is starting to be good again.
Yeah, it's just there really feels like a huge jump between where we left the characters um, on the season previous and where this season currently starts.
I'm
And
not sure how big of a gap it is, but And of course, World Trigger, which, despite her frustrations with it, is kind of Vulpix's favorite series at the moment.
she's just hating the constant cliffhangers.
Yes, Vulpix does not like cliffhangers. Yes, there was a Lensman anime movie in the 80s. Not a
Very
bad one.
loosely
Not,
based. But
yeah,
yes.
not very Lensman, but not a bad movie. The Japanese can Hollywoodize with the best of them.
And of course, I've started Rai on Kingdom.
Yes.
Which does get better.
Oh, good.
But the first story arc is kind of a little painful, but you need it for the setup.
Yeah, well, the setup and the plot and the overall writing are good. It's just, this kind of combination of feeling a little too much testosterone and a little too proud of themselves.
And I will freely admit some of that is the English translation. Do you want to pop resolution next round?
Let's see how it goes. These guys are going down kind of easy. The third round, probably. Come on.
Was by Tatsunoko.
Tatsunoko for Lensman?
Yeah.
It'd be their kind of subject, but I couldn't tell you. How many of these guys are we up to?
4.
Okay. At the kind of power levels we're getting these days, 4 is okay. 6 is where we're probably going to just get rid of them.
And here come 2 more.
Okay.
3 more.
Hold them off for a minute. While I remember how to do this.
Make it quick!
How's that?
And then do it again to get rid of their corpses.
If I live! Damn heavy to me. This is not a fast cast.
No, it is not. And then if you can get out of that. Oh, he went up.
Yeah, I know. I hit him and he didn't go back down.
Okay, he's gone.
Did that get rid of him?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now to patch us up. Oh, that's not what I
That was a little too close for comfort.
wanted. Yeah. Now I got greedy, I got caught in that spell, and I got heavy, and that kind of spoiled the rest of it.
Yeah. Because that, of course, will also affect your spell cast time.
Yes. And it's not a fast spell to begin with.
Yeah, Kingdom is basically a retelling of Romance of the Kingdoms from...
Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Yeah, from Chinese mythology/history.
There we go.
It happened in a time and age where the two kind of merge. But yeah, Kingdom gets really good, especially when they start about actual battle tactics. But falls apart when you get a pair of generals on the field, because then they just start posing. And posing, and posing, and posing, and posing, and posing. And oh my god, the monologuing.
Oh dear.
Woohoo! We did that in under... We've got 30 seconds to make the exit!
Oh no! Fine. Ow. Not gonna make it.
You can do it! Run! Hello, Mr. White Chocobo. It is nice to meet you.
Nope.
Aww. Yes,
1.1 million XP.
Romance of the Three Kingdoms is one of these things like Journey to the West. Everyone does it at some point. If you're from...
Well, yeah. Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Yeah, that would be Fushigi Yugi. Now, the problem with that anime does get into is, they do a fair amount of Western fantasy, which is fine. And then everything else is either a Romance of the Three Kingdoms fanfic, a Journey to the West fanfic, or some form of Nobunaga fanfic.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually
one of the reasons why I really liked Moribito. Is it was a more Eastern style fantasy, and it wasn't any of those.
This is very true. From Here to Your Eternity is actually loosely based on Inuit, sorry, Ainu culture, not Inuit.
Okay, right.
As
That
a
makes
fantasy
more
basis,
sense.
which is an interesting tactic. I'm trying to think what else we've got rolling in the queue.
That we are watching. That's most of it. There is the current generation of Pokemon, which has been somewhat disappointing.
Yeah. Oh boy, we got everybody.
It says what it says. Stay with me.
I really wish I had Blackest Night in here. Oh look, another Ziz.
So it says.
We're never going to be done with this jokes, are we?
Nope. Not until they're done with Zizzes. Zizzai.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Yeah, let's go on to the next floor. Yeah, we're still waiting for the final season of... Ooh, Safety. I like Safety.
Oh, yeah,
Of
Golden
Golden
Kamui.
Kamui.
Yeah. Hope we get a third season of Ascendance of a Bookworm soon.
Well, that worked out poorly.
Oh.
My AoE's on the other side of the room.
Oh.
Yeah, we've not been... I mean, the current season of Pokemon is not bad by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
But
it's missing a lot of the things we really like in some of the previous ones.
yeah.
As I have pointed out, I've always found it has been at its best when they have a larger cast to draw on. You know, some of the best parts in Gen 6 was when the secondary characters actually got to hang around for a few episodes and you got to interact with them more. And Gen 7 was very good because, you know, Ash was at the school and constantly got to bounce off of all the other characters. And this time you've got Ash, Go, and the couple of other characters that you're barely seeing any of.
Yeah, and that's it. Also, I really don't like how they've reset all the things Ash has learned
Yeah.
over the previous seasons, even though his character has very much changed over time.
Yeah. That's always been a problem because, of course, they keep wanting to try and reset a certain amount, but the reset is a bit harder this time. On the other hand, they have been doing one thing that I've been saying they needed to do for ages. And Team Rocket isn't in every episode.
Yeah, this is true.
Pokemon movie when they went back in time, that'd be Sleepy,
3?
wouldn't it?
It'd
Yeah.
be 3 with Celebi?
Yeah. And that one was a good one.
Yeah, the recent ones were really good.
Yeah, there's been the 2 that they've done
yeah,
recently, and the one that kind of revisited the start of the series was a bit disappointing.
But the one that followed that was really good.
Yeah, Power of Us. That is one of the best movies
Oh,
they've
look, a
had.
four-corner room.
So you want to pull them all at once?
Don't know if I can.
You can, but you'll need me to shut up. I won't be able to keep up this conversation and keep you alive.
This is very true.
Two goblin adventures at the same time. Okay then.
Serenity.
Also, not that long ago, we finally got around to watching Detective
I did pull a
Pikachu.
heck of a lot.
Yes, you did. Ow!
Don't die on me.
I was like not to.
Well, most of them are down now. That was actually kind of sweet.
Yes! I noticed they were actually going down pretty fast.
And the exit is open as soon as we can find it. This is steel? Yeah, I'll take a steel.
Purity.
Yeah, the Detective Pikachu was actually
Purity.
surprisingly fun.
Yeah.
Don't expect a masterwork out of it. Steel yourself.
But they did do a lot of things right. Done.
Strengthening.
You pull that yours on.
I
guess
did.
you did. Okay.
Yeah, we ended up picking up Detective Pikachu on sale on DVD,
Oh, right.
and we're not disappointed for the price we
No.
paid.
No, not at all.
Yeah, let's just go. Oh, flight, sure.
Bye-bye. And other things, viewing-wise, I had some spare time during weekend morning/afternoon again for the first time in a while. So I got back to my project of watching my way through Star Trek Enterprise. And got through basically a 3-parter, which was not bad. Not their best 3-parter, but it was a good one. Mostly because the series is always at its best when kind of dealing with the pre-Federation stuff directly. And this one was with the Andorians and the Tellarites.
Strength
And
yourself
as
if
it
you
turns
want
out,
to.
which is it?
The strength.
Strength. And as it turned out, the
I'm
Romulans.
just dragging these guys through everything.
Yep. And that 3-parter definitely showed me where things were coming from that I'd heard about, where if there had been a 5th season of Enterprise, it was actually going to deal with the Earth-Romulan War.
Looks like we're open.
Open 24 hours?
Checking chest. Lust, which we are full on.
Yeah, I know what the finale more or less is. It's something that the problems with the finale are something that Enterprise suffered from a lot, which was, I understand where the idea came from and why you wanted to do it, but it was not the right thing to do.
Yeah, there's a bit of that.
Now, who is it that we have Lower Decks borrowed from?
Him, I think. Either
Okay,
that or he actually just out now gave it to us. Have to check Dave on that.
I believe it's just a loan. Because will probably have to see Picard more or less the same way, and I've been hearing good things for Picard, so probably pick it up soonish. Fortune.
Yes. We are fortunate.
Maybe. Possibly.
Oh, that was the wrong person I need to kick. Oopsies! Sorry, Mr. Palastag.
Yeah, Discovery I've heard more mixed things about. It's kind of on my queue to watch, assuming I can find some place I can watch it without having all access once I finally finish up Enterprise. Which at this rate will be another 4 or 5 years.
Sorry.
Well, some of it is the fact that, I've been watching it, like Saturday or Sunday early afternoon, and that slot's kind of gone over to Mark. Look out, it's a squirrel!
Very dangerous. You go first.
Look at the teeth on that thing!
No, it does not open. Disappoint.
Uh-huh. Yeah, give you an idea, at the time I started watching Star Trek Enterprise, Discovery had not yet come out at all.
Take him back to the hall.
Okay.
Actually, taking them all the way to the exit. Why? Because we can. It's not like we want the chest there. Alright, we're out of here. Yeah, my TV watching has actually been very curtailed as of late. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, though. Oh, look! A mimic!
I was wondering when we'd get our first mimic of the night. We were kind of overdue.
It was only a matter of time.
Yep. 16 floors as it happened. Do not touch the silver.
I'm sorry if I'm being a little uber here. I know I normally don't pull this large.
This is fine-ish. It's all fun and games until somebody loses a life.
Well, I distinctly remember these floors being a lot harder.
Yes, yes. Trust me, while searching for the Guns on the Mantle video, I came across some of the older stuff you'd put up. And including some of our early-ish Palace of the Dead runs. And the boss with the boots, struggling with him.
Now, to be fair, there has been at least one, if not two, complete overhauls in the class system since then.
Yes.
And I don't know if we're feeling that or we're just better players. My
Some of it
ego wants
is,
to
I think, despite what they say about ignoring the gear, is some of the gear level is playing a part.
I mean, my ego says it's because we've become better players, but my brain says no, it's because of all the class changes. And that my ego is wrong. Stealing.
Ooh.
Nothing more than stealing.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's just a gloomy place.
Perfect place to be emo chan in.
We do have a hornet in here. So he gets all the love. I still find it hilarious that people to this day go into Sunken Temple of Karn, round up like 5 hornets, and then wonder why the healer can't keep them alive. It's like... I just have to stand back and laugh. The problem with the squirrels is they're so small, they're kind of hard to see.
Yeah. Beep.
Yeah, the lady and bugs love their poison.
Yeah, I know, and I look away to check the chat for a moment, and I find a pair of poisons on me.
Steal yourself.
And there's the exit.
Yep. And we've got no horde.
Well, we haven't done any intuition. Of course, we haven't gotten any new intuitions.
Well, I'm also assuming I'll start burning them once we hit 150.
Oh, yes.
Fortune, sure. Yeah, for me, it's been mostly weird subject YouTube videos, documentaries, which I've always been kind of a documentary, particularly history nut, of like actual history, not faux history posing as documentaries, which is, there's way too much of that right now. But been watching a lot of Work to Game on FF stuff. Been watching Josh Stripe Hayes, who does a series on the worst MMOs he can find.
Oh, yes.
Oh god, some of his reviews are just so wonderfully British pithy. It's amazing. Also watching a bit of Illuminati for some of her history, Prism of the Past stuff. Is the exit this way?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Trying to think. Oh, and I've been watching a lot of Guldshaw Farms. There's a farmer. He's out in Vermont. He specializes in raising ducks for eggs and meat, mostly eggs, ducks and geese. And he's kind of a geeky farmer. He actually works in the tech industry as his main job, and the farm's actually a side job. And the videos he puts out are kind of his farm raising diary. So it's interesting.
Intuition.
Ooh.
And serenity.
Yeah, sure.
No hoard this floor.
And which one was
The
that?
main thing I've got going at the moment is actually dipping back into amateur game design.
Well, the exit is not this way.
No, it is not.
If this wasn't a Hornet, I'd just turn around and pull them to the next group.
Yeah.
But I am not going to let that Hornet lie.
Okay. Now he's lying on the floor. You can let him do that. Ow.
Good job!
Thank you.
I assume you know how to fix that.
I'll walk it off.
And there's the exit, guard by Hornets. Yay. Only pulling one at a time.
Now we shouldn't need the other Hornet. Just the ladybug.
Actually, we can... Not we did.
No.
Ladybug. Boo, it turned around. If it stayed facing the wall, we could have totally done it.
History reading wise, I regularly read history books. I not that long ago read a fairly massive biography of Napoleon that was pretty good. Yep. Switching.
Horde and no items.
Dead end, no sign of horde.
And there's a Hornet here.
Yes. No, there isn't. Okay. I'm trying to remember what the book after that one was.
Intuition, kind of a waste. But we can't
Oh.
grab it anyway.
Right, a biography of Belisarius was the book I read after that, which was okay. It's an author I've read before who does some good stuff. This was obviously an earlier book. And unfortunately also had suffered OCR problems. You're on your own fighting that one.
Just make sure I'm healed.
I can do that. And I have a Dung Beetle on me.
You have a what?
Dung Beetle.
We got this.
Yep. And currently I'm in the later stages of reading a book on the Etruscans, which is part of a good series of books that is no longer strictly being published. I say strictly because what I got was, a current copy done by print on demand.
And we've
But-
seen no horde, have we?
No, we have yet to see the Horde.
Where is the horde? It's not in the exit room.
Don't know, but I just grabbed something. I thought I did. Yeah, waiting mug. There we go. Checking. Ow.
Did you hit a
Damn it.
trap?
Yes.
You need help?
Not now that I'm no longer fighting the controls. There's Horde. It was in the first branch. We went down at the end and hidden behind a fence.
Bah. Can you get it?
I can certainly get it. The question is whether or not I'll get the Hornet. The answer is yes.
Drag it back if you can.
Just a moment.
On my way.
Okay. I just stunned it.
Oh, that's our 30-minute timer. No, you shall not final sting me. Final sting denied.
But Blackwell Publishing was putting out a series called The Peoples of Europe. Fairly good series. And they got bought by someone else. They kept the series for a little bit and did some new editions with new covers of a couple of the more prominent books. But my copy of
Ew!
Oh. Talks about, 4 or 5 different books in preparation for the series. And, 20 years later, I don't think any of those books came out. Yeah. So basically, the new publisher, looking at their website currently, looks like they've more or less abandoned print. Hello, Alicanto.
Yeah, we so got him.
trying to remember what he does.
I think there's some stuff you're gonna have to Isuna off.
Probably.
Well, he does that to start with. And he does that.
Yep. See, that sticks around so far. Okay. Right, Wind Burn. Asuna will hold Wind Burn, which is kind of rare. Usually when you see that debuff, you don't get to Asuna it.
Yep. Ah, I got it.
I spit it up for you.
Thank you.
This is starting to burn the mana. Wow.
But he's going down, obviously.
Yes, he is. Fast and steady wins the race. Not standing in the middle of abomination, that certainly helps.
Yeah, he's being a simple beatdown.
Yeah.
Oh, he decides to throw it on me this time.
But I
he's
got myself a little busy. Okay.
Nice. Didn't go for the big finish, but nice and consistent.
They don't really have a big finish.
You will. You will. Your blood lily will thirst mightily. Soon. Soon.
Yeah, despite the problems with the one run that you weren't in this afternoon, I will say I did more rezzing than dying.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yes.
For people who haven't heard, one story to tell as we're heading out to the farm. On Monday, the School for Girls, we log in and they're like, "Quick, come
yes!
join us! We're going to do a Copy Factory Puppets bunker run. It'll be fun. It'll be an entire guild. Come, tank for us!" I'm like, okay. Oh look, Ryzon and Tazon. Want me to grab them too? Yes, grab them. So we get in. And inside of Puppet's bunker, we're on the elevator boss.
Yeah, the
Bullets
second boss.
flying everywhere, about halfway through, and suddenly half the raid disconnects.
Yeah, suddenly we're looking at this sea of Pokeballs.
It was sad. And of course, chaos immediately ensued. And the thing is that half the raid disconnects, but they're still in Discord, so we can hear them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! The sheer panic and terror. At one point, it was down to me off tanking, the main tank, and one heal, and we did not wipe.
No.
People were trying to log back in and hitting queues of like 700. We finally got the run. We're like, are we doing more? And everyone's like, no, stick a fork in us. We're done.
Yeah.
An hour later, I get a notice across my thing of recovering from world technical errors for North America. Trouble logging in. Being disconnected. Like, no, duh.
Yes, as I put it on their Discord server, last night's run was, shall we say, unique. Or as I put it at the time, well, of all the Puppet Bunker runs I've done, this was certainly one of them.
Yes, it was. The one healer who actually held everything together afterwards was like, my blood lily was thirsting to be quenched that night. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. It was hilarious, but it was horrible.
Yeah. Okay, that's about what I was thinking. Looking at chat and some of the books they were talking about. And I have to say, I know of Dresden Files, and I think I've heard of this other series. And it has not captured my attention at all.
You have particularly likes in your books, and that is not one of them.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it is... I don't go much for urban fantasy.
In any case, thank you very much for coming along tonight. That brings us to floors 121, I believe? Or is it 110? Or 111?
I think we just got to 110 now.
Okay.
Yeah, we did 100, that was Obalord, and then we did 110.
Right.
So yeah, next time we do this, we'll be at 111.
Yeah, I think we're going to have pretty much easy sailing until we hit 150, and then all hell breaks loose.
That's generally what it's been. Is around 140 we start noticing the difficulty climbing, and it starts getting to be a problem in the 150s.
In any case, it is that time. Thank you very much for coming. Tomorrow night we will be working on the buns. I'm debating whether we want to do Lancer first or just spend the entire night on Pugilist. Oh, we do also have a dungeon to do tomorrow.
Yes, we do. Maybe the dungeon and Dragoon.
Yeah, because we'll actually open up Wanderer's Palace.
Stabby, stabby.
In any case, thank you all for coming. We hope to see you tomorrow night, starting at 9:30 Pacific. You guys have a great evening. Get a good night's sleep. Be safe. Be well.
Yes, everyone have a great night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night.